Okay, it's the partial solar eclipse here in Cookstown. It is now nearly 10 past 6. First contact has just happened. The sun has broke out from the clouds here. Expected to be completely overcast, and it was, but it's come out. And I'm hopeful I'll get a few breaks as this eclipse advances, and hopefully catch it closer to its peak phase, peak eclipse after 7 o'clock. Amazingly, there's actually some bright spells here. I don't have any solar filters, so I'm literally hoping some cloud will pass over the sun to act like a filter and reduce its glare so I can get a decent image of it with the DSLR. So I'm only using the DSLR today, and I'm just going to see how this fares out. At the moment, fingers crossed, maybe when the sun drops within the hour, it might go into the mid-level cloud here, I don't know, but we'll see what happens. And anyway, even if it is overcast, I'm hoping to tell how much the light changes around here. Hopefully it'll darken down slightly and cool down a bit. It's actually very warm here at the minute, warm and humid, so I look forward to the coolness for a little bit. In a moment I'm going to enjoy the sun here and see how this fares out. Okay, first contact is underway. You can see on the right hand side of the sun the dark bite from the moon beginning its ingress across the solar disk on the right hand side. There, zoom in. Just over here is the bite. So successful so far against all odds. Nowhere near the deep phase yet, but at least I've seen the first bite. And I don't even know what's going on in my images here. The glare is quite strong on the screen and in the sky. But I'm at 4,000th of a second at the moment, shutter speed, and I'm alternating my aperture accordingly as the cloud comes and moves back and forth over the sun. The sun's back out again now, it's quite bright. I'm just waiting for it to dim a little bit and I'll resume taking images. Fingers crossed, so far so good, and I'm excited to see this deep partial phase of over 93%, almost 94% from here in Mid-Ulster, Northern Ireland. This will be the deepest partial eclipse I've seen since 1999. So far so good, and I'm enjoying myself in a place called Tullyhogue Fort here outside Cookstown. Okay, the eclipse is going so good, the sky is too bright. I was expecting to be overcast. I don't have a solar filter. I've lost mine from years ago, so, and I'm not observing through the scope for a projection or anything. I just want to get a few images of the DSLR. So I was relying on some thin clouds to come across and dim the sun so I can get the shot. Well, it's actually brightened up against the forecast, so it's too bright to take shots with the DSLR, and I can't see it with the eye. I'm actually really warm here, getting a good suntan. So anyway, I was going to wait. I don't know sure the time. It's probably 20 to 7 or something like that. So just wait a bit longer and see what way these clouds. There's mid-level convection passing over some mid-level sort of stratus type stuff, and then altocumulus castellanus. So we'll see if that dims it down a little while as the sun drops a little bit lower, and hopefully we'll get it at its best phase. Okay, it's now 10 to 7, and the light levels have definitely dropped here substantially. Just seem to be quite sudden. The light levels have definitely been more muted, and it has cooled down slightly. Still a lot of bright sunshine, but I had some clouds passing over the sun there, and I managed to get a few shots, just slightly overexposed, but I got some shots of the highly advanced eclipse right now. So peak will be in the next 15-20 minutes. Bit of luck if I get some high level cloud, just go over dim it a little bit, I'll get some more shots. I've got a few images anyway. There's people coming and going here, doing their own thing, watching it as well. Seems to be quite a lot of interest, which is great to see. But yeah, pretty cool. It's dark. It's almost like bright dusk sky here. The shadows have gone from below the trees. The sun is gone. Okay, there's a cloud over the sun, but the actual magnitude of the sun is significantly fainter than it should be. And I do feel cooler now. It's really, really, really cool. Loving it. I can just see it through the clouds here. Here we go. We're at maximum eclipse. And I can't believe I'm seeing it against all the forecast odds. I can't believe I'm seeing this. It's meant to be cloudy. I've more or less watched the entire thing here. So just the right kind of cloud blowing over to dim the sun for me now is exactly what I'm looking for. And the cloud is acting like a natural filter. I'm getting video and stills here. There it is. Look at that. Beautiful crescent sun. Extremely deep solar eclipse. 93+%. The birds were chirping and acting weird, and the sheep were making a lot of noise as if they thought it was bedtime. Wow, I'm really happy with this. It's up in here somewhere. I can't believe I'm seeing this. It's meant to be cloudy. I've more or less watched the entire thing here. So it's just the right kind of cloud blowing over to dim the sun for me now is exactly what I'm looking for. And the cloud is acting like a natural filter. I'm getting video and stills here. There it is. Look at that. Beautiful crescent sun. Extremely deep solar eclipse. 93+%. The birds were chirping and acting weird, and the sheep were making a lot of noise as if they thought it was bedtime. Wow, I'm really happy with this. Well, that's me happy now. This is the back of the camera, one of the still images. Actually, I use different settings, and that there is a video clip. So yeah, it's now behind some high level cloud, mid level cloud here. That's lovely and quiet. The animals are starting to stir again slightly as the sky brightens. It's so weird. Okay, starting to walk back here now. The eclipse is still ongoing, but it's past its best phase now. Pretty chuffed, to be honest. Just walking back from Tullyhogue Fort down the hill. It's probably 20 past 7, 25 past 7. I have to say I really enjoyed that. I'm really shocked today because going by the forecast on television and even from the charts I was looking at online, it looked like it was probably going to be very cloudy. Wouldn't see anything. But my goodness, it worked out perfectly. It actually worked out the way I needed it to work out. At the start, the sun was actually in clear sky and it was too bright for me to actually capture on camera and to see with the eye, of course, because you need a filter. I don't have one, as I explained. But I was hoping the right kind of cloud could come in, and it did just at the perfect time, just before maximum eclipse. This mid-level cloud came in and dimmed the sun down to a sufficient level where I could get still images with the 100 and 400mm lens. Even some video footage there in the DSLR. I was able to do quick glances with the naked eye up and down and seen it, no bother, and it was lovely. A beautiful crescent sun, deep solar eclipse. It's been a long one, deepest one since 1999. It's been a long wait, so thank goodness the weather worked out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. You can hear the animals in the background changing, and there's a chance of storms tomorrow, so we'll see how that works out. Thanks for watching.